me record this. Cool. All right, cool. Yeah, so we said that the pound didn't start off the best with a few low school readings, and Brexit talks hurt the pound. UK GDP did go lower, so that's the reason for the weaker pound. We had a bit of dollar news, and the dollar stayed strong, and it made the dollar hold itself. Tomorrow it's quite quiet. We don't really have that much. We don't really have very volatile news that will change the market or cause any swings in the market. These are just to distract you. Wednesday we have a lot of news. Wednesday we have interest rates for the New Zealand dollar. Interest rates is very important because it is highly volatile, because it tells us the market value of goods and services. This is this is part of the course, but yeah, so this is just to show you what each fundamental is telling you and which one's volatile, which one's not volatile. So yeah, the interest rates are volatile for NZD, so we should see a nice movement depending on the result compared to the forecast. Forecast is 1.75. We also have USD, CPI. We have a lot of data. CPI doesn't always move the market a lot unless we have big changes. So we have we have to see what data comes out, and it's not really good to trade when we have a lot of data, because these data can cancel each other out and then the market doesn't move or the market spikes. So be careful when there's a lot of data being released at once. It's not you see it as maybe volatile, but it's there to play around with you. Just the CPI for the pound, that won't move the market too much. I don't know why it's red. That won't move the market. Yeah, that's it for the Wednesday. Thursday, we have a lot of euro. We have GDP for euro. GDP is one of the main important, not one of the most important, but is an important indicator because it tells us what the future of the currency, where the future of the currency is going in the short term. So for us looking at swings, maybe we're looking for from 1 to 4 week swings. This GDP tells us the direction or which way the currency is pulling more towards. GDP for euro. We have retail sales. It's quite volatile, to be honest. We have on Thursday, we're heavy on news with euro and USD. And then Friday, CPI, that's not going to be. We have pound. We have pound retail sales on Friday. Friday morning. This should move the market. Pound. But yeah, so not very heavy fundamentals this week, but we have a good balance this week. Tomorrow is quite quiet. So let's see what the pairs can bring us. Start off with a dollar. Start off with the USD CHF. All right, so if we're starting all of them on the 12-month, I'm going to go down. So on the 12-month, we can see we had a huge bearish move, and then we see this long candle that spiked down, was a low. Yeah, so that was the low there. And then we made a higher low here. And then another higher low here. You can't see these lines. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so USD CHF 12 month. This is we're gonna start from the 12 month down. We're gonna go down. Price came down to make a low here, and then price came up, made a low, a higher low, came up again, made a higher low again. We can say that the market is changing structure because of these higher lows, and we can say the market is trying to move up. Where the next we have a trend line here, we can say like broke it on another confirmation of it to go long. You can also see we have one bullish candle here where we would say that all the banks were selling throughout this whole candle, and this candle is very important to us because banks were selling throughout the whole candle. And if banks were selling throughout the whole candle, their orders are still lying in this place. And if their orders are still lying in this place, then the market's going to come up to that place and take their orders and then move down. So then what we could say is that the market's going to go up into our area and then drop. We say it comes into this area and drops. However, it can move around this whole area and the trade will still be valid. So therefore, we have to go on the lower time frame to see more precise and how we can enter. Let's go on the 6 month. Points are still valid. You see, I'm going to join the trend line here. This is a monthly time frame, so trend lines are really irrelevant. Okay, let's draw our channel. And the other channel is, are we saying that that was a touch of the trend line, that was a touch of the trend line, that was a touch of the trend line. And I was saying that price is going to stay in this channel, we're going to move higher. We'll go to the weekly time frame. Actually, let's see something on the monthly time frame. All right. Yeah, so I would say that is a retest, but that's irrelevant to us now. But it gives us confirmation. Price came down, went up, took out the high, previous high, came back in. Price came back up. Price came up, came back into this box, and then started moving higher. So now we expect the price to take out these. We're aiming for price to take this up, so we want our take profit to be higher than that. So let's start looking for profits in the area of that, so around here. So buys for this one now is buys. Price didn't retest when it took this out. Sorry for the quiet voice. This is bearish order block. We're going to use this candle. Yeah. So now we have to wait for USD CHF to close higher, retest, and then we look to buy. As you can see, it's filling in the wick. That was from news last night. And so if price does come higher retest, this will be a very nice trade for us. Yeah. All right. The gold. Gold bullish. We had a move down. We had a bearish, very strong bearish. I mean, we had a solid bearish move down big. We're in consolidation now. We're probably gonna go back up to take the orders that were left up here. So we're looking for buy movement of about, let's see, 6 months. Yeah, so price came down, came back up, rejected, came back down, rejected again, came down, rejected again. So price is up. Yeah, price is up. Um, so here we have gold. So far, it's respecting this trend line. However, well, expecting it to retrace a bit and then break through the trend line, take out these highs, or even just target this high. First targets would be this one. Yeah, first targets would be that. Yeah. That's my bias. We're bullish. Price took out this resistance, probably gonna come back, retest it, stabilize, and then move up. Uh, yeah, so that's my bias for gold. Simple. USD JPY. You see, we had a bullish move up, retest down, and we're filling these wicks. And then, as you said, with the other one, no, that we didn't break. If you go into the lower time frame, you can see 104,629. Yeah, so we didn't actually take out this low. We came very close to it, but we didn't take it out. So that doesn't break the market structure of the bullish move just yet. So far we are still bullish. We still have to be bullish because we have nothing telling us that we're fully bearish yet. This move here is the move that's telling us bullish. And then that was the retracement. And then that was the move back up. And then consolidation. And then because we know that that move was the initial move, we know that the consolidation is gonna reduce down like you get what I mean. Weekly time frame. Let's see. Yeah, so for me, this was literally just banks and we get more orders in. And manipulated hard. Trend line would be that. That. And then because we're bullish, we want to see a retracement or some sort. So we came into this area. Last bearish for the bullish. Came down. Again. We came down. Up again. Down. Area. And then to buy, I'll look for rejections here, and that would tell me that this is a trade to buy. I mean, this is that would be a valid trade signal for me. I wouldn't chase it, as I wouldn't buy it now. You don't have anywhere to put a stop loss, take off, but you have to be smart with it. Not stupid. Is it the USD? So we had a bearish move, retracement, and then bearish move, and then we stopped here. And this could be seen as so price came down, came back up, and then came back in to take more orders. However, there was no high previously, so price didn't take out any important area. Price didn't come back up to even come into this area. Price didn't even come back into this area to say that it took. Oh no, yeah, yeah. So price didn't come into this area to say that it took more sell orders. So now we know that more sell orders, so that our bias is a sell because of this move here. But when we have to realize that price came back up, retested, took orders. But however, we know that price didn't take all the orders, so we know that price is still going to be bullish and then bearish. You have to be smart. So if we go to 1 month, we're probably going to be consolidating. Yeah. So price started moving bullish. Price came back in to take more orders, it looks like. Price came back in to take more orders. Came back up, and then we came back straight bullish last week. However, this last week's candle could be a manipulation. We could go up easily. The price might touch here, and then we might move up this week. This is an important area on the daily time frame or on the lower time frame. Yeah, look, we have a area here. So price could just be probably coming to take more orders and then move up. And then because we said that we have interest rates tomorrow, Wednesday. Interest rates is Wednesday morning, so like in the AM, literally there, like basically tomorrow night. We're gonna see how price is before that, and if it's our area before that, then that's obviously gonna be a nice trade for us. But we have to see what happens and not to be greedy. Let's see what happens. If it takes out this level and then comes down lower, then I would say that the bias I would change my bias to short because That's changing. That's what do you call it? The whole bias changing. So I would not, as in I'll still be long, as in I want to go to that box, but I'll be short, as in I think prices might go lower into this box. Because really and truly, that this is still a big zone. This is a very big zone because we drew on the high time. We have to remember that. All right, cool. That's NZD AUD USD also the same as NZD USD. Very bearish move, bullish move back up, and then a bearish, and then went bearish straight back down after. So. Uh, bearish sell zone. Um, so we had a consolidation, fake out, and break to the downside. So you can say that price is probably going to move lower. We'll probably say that price is going to move lower. Sorry about that. We're gonna say that price is gonna be down, and we're gonna say that last month's candle was a exception, or we could say that it was fake, and because it happened at support, this was to lure retail buyers to buy. Okay, so we have a bullish order block here. If we take this out, then I was waiting for the retest. Try at least fill half of this week. And hopefully all of it. Go see how price rejects or plays around this area. AD news. Don't really have AD news this week, so this could probably purely move off with USD. So we have USD on Wednesday and Thursday. So if this stabilizes by Wednesday, Thursday time, probably Wednesday, Thursday's news is going to be moving it up or down lower. The dollar index, bearish, bullish, and then retest. Didn't really retest any important area. It did come into the last broken resistance, but let's see. First not going off bullish. Yeah, so we have been bullish, but little hiccups, retests. Price can't just go up, it has to retest and do this. Bullish, look, so we have a low here. We even have another one here. Yeah. Market structure is bullish, so how can we buy? How can we sell? We're probably just gonna carry on going up. I forget all of this. This is all where all buys were getting filled here, and then fake out, and then the buys are on just gonna go shoo, like we could see a decline easily in this. We can see USD JPY fly up, gold might be a tricky one. USD CHF will also fly up. Yeah. We're looking to buy this and see if we can get any sales in this. We'll see. I'll be watching them. Cool. That's USD done. Let's do Euro. 6 month, 3 months. Just look at them so you can get a feel of the time frame. This one shows me can do a trend line here. Also can see that I have a buy set up. Buy it here. Stop loss will be here. Price came back up. Price came up, manipulated down, and then took this out, which makes this valid. So this area is a buy area for me here. This is where banks were buying, so the orders are here. If you go to the 1 month, full price is probably gonna come into here. Let's see. This is a daily. We want a nice retest, and then we'll be happy to buy. It'll be a nice trade. We get a retest. That's watching this. Nice trade. Euro JPY. Big move down, so this is a range from there to there. That's the range. Price came back up. We retested again. So do that again. So we can't say that's one, but we'll see. Because this is a high time frame, so we can just do that for now. Okay, so it happened this one. What happened also? I think we can then closed. Alright, cool. So buys all bullish. We did have where recent months were bearish, but you can see massive bullish move. Retracement, and move up again, and then retracement. Big move, big retracement, smaller move, smaller retracement. That's not really a small retracement, but we should consolidate in here and go up, but I don't think this is gonna be a good pair to trade because I think we're gonna come to fill half of this. I think we're gonna fill half of that. Make that purple. And to me, this is a sell. For me to sell, I would want to wait for price to take this out, retest, and then I can just draw like this, or If price comes up, take this out, then I will consider different options, but unlikely, unlikely. Uh, Euro AED 12-month bearish range is there. That's the bottom of the range. We've been bullish recently. Last 3 months. I mean, last 3 months. Yeah, that's the last 3 months. But this is a 3 month. Look on 80. Huge bearish move and a bullish move up. Even though we are bullish, the origin of the bearish move, the origin of this bullish move was this bearish candle, and so it has significance, and we did enter this area, and so therefore we could see a decline. We could see price drop lower. Uh, uh, everyone right now, everyone's sellers making money. They're trying to write them out, and then we're gonna move lower, in my opinion. We didn't really take this out, so this wouldn't be the best of trades, but because of the higher time frame of this telling us this is where the originated move from. And then the bearish move came from here, so there's sell hiding here. So this is a nice area to sell. We did have a trend line like this. It's slightly took it out. If you go into the higher time frame, you can see that this trend line is even worse. I thought it would be better. Yeah, cool. So that's Euro AD. Euro SZD 12 month. This year we started bearish. Last couple of years we've been bullish. Before that, top range there, bottom range there, and then we're starting to recover, making higher highs, higher lows. Let's go to the lower time frame. Really, truly, this is just consolidation. Let's see. Monthly time frame doesn't look too clean, in my opinion. The last bearish for the bullish where it originated from. So here, price retested it, came back in. Let me see how this retest goes. We could move bullish again to here. If not, we want price to go low. And then, yeah, so let's see how that reacts over the next couple of days. Euro pound, missed this pair. Range, however, as you can see, where the bullish move originated from here, what the price do, came back into it, went off again. So now, this cancel the retest, came lower. So now we aim for price to take out this high. So we say that price is bullish. Do that. So literally, we've been making the high time frame. We've been making higher lows. That was on the one. So the long term buyers bullish. Even the lower time frame, you can see that. Price take this one. Um, um, price has room to come down to this sort of area here, but because we've been actually because we've been consolidating and squeezing, we could either pop down or up. This could be an interesting trade to look. This could be an interesting trade to look at. Right now, because we closed bearish, um, price could simply let's see what happens. Price came down, made a double top, came down, took out the previous low. So we have two channels here. So I wouldn't be surprised if the last what are we looking for now? The last bullish before we go. This whole area. I wouldn't be surprised if price came back into here. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if price came into here. Sorry about that. I want to see price reject here and then fall lower. I'm looking for lower prices. So this will be an interesting one. Not the cleanest of charts, not the best of trades. So yeah, we don't have to trade it. We have there's a lot of good setups to be honest, so we don't have to force ourselves to trade that. What news did we have again this morning? Oh, GDP. Not really moved. All right, oil. So range. Let's look on the lower time frame a little bit now for this. Wrong oil. Sorry about that. Bullish down, up again, double top, back again, back down again. It took out the low. So price should technically come back up to retest. It did, and then go lower. So price should be heading lower. We can see higher high, or the highest high, and then the lower high, lower high, and then 3 months, lower high, 1 month. All right. So what you expect? What we expecting now is for price to come cause the bearish move. So this caused the bearish move. So this is on a monthly time frame. We expect price to go bullish. You would expect price to go bullish all the way up until the retest, and then consolidate, and then probably drop down. US oil bullish. Weekly time frame. That's that until this is what do you call it? As long as price doesn't take this out, I'll be bullish on the short term. I see some sort of break retest. Give us a nice trade or something. Yeah. We'll see. If it takes out this level, then I'm not sure. USD CAD, bearish, bullish, retest, double bottom up again. Came into the last bullish before the bearish, significant bearish move. The last bullish. That's a significant bearish move. And then you would use this. We would use both candles, both candles bodies because this was manipulation. So we had a high already, and then we manipulated. So we either use this candle body, or you use the last twos. Both depends. I do this. Some people do that. Price took in, came in to get orders. So we could be bearish. Here we have a retest. Um, yeah, so that's bullish. Price did react off this trend line and did go bullish. Now we just got to see. We got a trend line on the lower time frame. So we can get a retest so we can get an entry. That's our trend line. And ideally want a retest back into these kind of areas. Where price comes into here, that would be lovely. Yes, oil. What do you call it? The pound analysis I'll send through. I'll send through to the channel. Um, 12 months bearish, and then we had a bullish move up. We had a retest. Retest spot. We say price was went up, came down, double bottom, came back up again, went back down, and then GU. If we go to the lower, go to the 3 months retest, came down. Could be reacting off this block here. If not, then we're going to go lower. That's where price. That's the lowest price it's ever been. So it's the best time for us to take trades of in buys. The last bearish is this one as well. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't trade this unless you. Yeah, I wouldn't take buys. Really, truly. I wouldn't take buys anytime sooner this week. Long time is buys. I want to take buys right now. I think it's probably going to go sales. Take buys profits will be here. GJ. One more. Yeah, you can see DJ. Big move retest. This was the big move down, small move up, little move down. So you little move down, small move up, and then small big move down comparison to the move. So we could say that this move is real and we could be bearish. GJ price action isn't the best right now because we dipped in, came back up very strongly. So price could retest down, or price could just continue up in this movement because of this bearish movement before. So we shouldn't trade this, to be honest. Unless price develops throughout the weekend, we see something new. And then if we do our um, Great British Pound AUD, we call this liquidity line or out. Great British Pound cancelled that. Down. High time frames is it?